Are you starting?
Well, good afternoon, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from what is right now gorgeous San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are fired up and ready for a fantastic Sunday. It's one thing to get free. It's a whole another story to stay free. It's one thing to get free. It's another story to stay free. May I explain? Well, let's just take, for instance, weightlifting. We're getting ready to end a 12-week body transformation competition that we've had going on at our 966 agent Keller Williams office here in San Antonio. My lovely wife Angela here and Katie West, who are monitoring and managing that program, is giving people that we are serving, realtors we're serving, an opportunity not only to have a big financial life, a big business life, big family life, parenting, marriage life, but also the physical ability to discipline themselves to be able to be healthy as well, because we happen to believe in the whole big picture. All right. So it's one thing to get free. It's another thing to stay free. Let me talk to you a little bit about this. So it may take years and years and years for someone to get to the place where they are now finally at a place where they love the way that their body looks. And they're like, I'm here, I've arrived, I've done it. I had the diet, I had the discipline, I had the effort, the energy, I put it all in, I got it all done, and it is, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all good. Hey, say hi to Miss Collins today. What's up, Mrs. C? So, yeah, by the way, this is what you do when you have 6 children and you get ready to go to a birthday party. So, you arrive at this place where you've invested time and effort and energy and money and commitment and discipline, and now you have the body that you've always wanted, right? Now you get to say, oh, thank God, I no longer have to get up at 4 a.m. to get to the gym. I no longer have to choose to eat chicken over all kinds of amazing ribeye. I can now do what I want when I want, because I've arrived at the place that, woohoo, I've got the body that I've always wanted. Right? You get to do that? Do you get to do that? No, you don't get to do that. Well, that was a very powerful no. Thank you, guys. The passion in this vehicle is amazing. So what is my point? My point is, once you go down that long runway and achieve the goal that you have achieved, you get to a place where you have arrived. There is maintenance involved that requires an ongoing effort. However, the effort is likely going to be at about 10%. Thank you, Christian. See, I'm blocking Christian making faces. I'm blocking Christian making faces. I'm blocking Christian making faces. The effort is not nearly as intense as it was to get to that goal. So my conversation with you today revolves around this. I know it's a long runway to get off the ground, and that's where you've got to have the discipline, the commitment, the accountability, and the clarity to make sure that you don't get off of that path, on the path to your goal. Once you arrive there, you hit the air and you can ease up a little bit. Now it's a matter of maintaining. It's one thing to get free. It's another thing to stay free. Angela and I went to a marriage conference, and we're pretty excited because we had some amazing stuff happen at some marriage conference that we attended. We got some major breakthrough in our relationship. 24 years married, 7 kids. We have a great relationship, but she is take a look at her real quick, a fiery Latina, which means I'm 3 fights away from being stabbed in the chest at any given time. So I have to be very careful how I traverse this relationship. Isn't that right, Angie? I mean, we can go from heaven on earth to right here.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Maybe a chancla or something like that.
You've learned a thing or two over the last several years.
I've learned a thing or two over the last several years. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have been married more than 20 years, you know that that's a phenomenal compliment. Greater than being named a top coach or a top realtor is your wife to say, you learned a couple things, sucker. I take that. Well, we got free. We had certain things that broke, and yet they gave us a plan, and they said, now, if you want to keep this, you're going to have to maintain it through these disciplines every week. And so we're like, okay, cool. Now, the tendency is to say, I've arrived, I don't have to do any more work. So you want to make sure that you commit to the process, that you commit to the work. Ain't that right, Greg? He knows. You got to fear that chancla, brother, because her chanclas have red underneath and long, pointy, what are those things called? Those things you wear? Stilettos. Yeah, she's the new level Mexican 2.0 version Latina with the stiletto chanclas. So that'll take an eye out if you're not careful. We got free. Now it's on us to stay free. When you arrive at a certain place, have enough oomph in you to get to that place and then realize the work doesn't end at that point. It's a little bit less because you're now in a habit, not as much as a mental game, and yet you've got to continue to maintain. You want to get free? That's exciting. Once you get free, be prepared to stay free. Have a great day, guys.